Hi, I'm Rachel from RK Ribbon Designs, and today we're going to be making a really fun, simple little umbrella ornament so that you can hang on your spring tree, have it even in an arrangement or even in a wreath. So what I'm going to be using is some 4-inch ribbon. I got this from Burlap and Bling. It's got glitter, so it's beautiful, beautiful ribbon. So you can use it with a smaller size, but I feel like the 4-inch is perfect for making the umbrella. So what we're going to do is, let me cut this even. So we have it even end to start with there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it down about a 1/2 inch, and then I'm going to fold it again about a 1/2 inch. Just like that. And then we're going to accordion fold it. So we're going to go fold it back, and then we're going to fold it forward. And we're going to fold it back and then forward. And I'm going to do this until I have 7 folds. And I don't want to make it really thick because I don't want my umbrella really thick. But if you wanted to, the thickness, it just depends on what you want. But I feel like a 1/2 inch is, it's good enough size. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need one more. And then on this last one, I'm going to cut a little extra. I'm going to cut about a 1/2 inch extra. And then I'm going to take this extra piece here, and then I'm just going to fold it down inside so that you won't see the raw edge. So on the back, you'll just see the folded edge and the folded edge. You won't see where we cut it. So it should look clean on the back there. So this is the exact same technique I used to make the angels. And that's a video in my YouTube also. But I've used this folding method to make so many different things, but I felt like an umbrella would be super cute. So usually with like the other things, we always staple the top, but this time we're not going to, because it's going to be a little harder to staple because we're keeping these parts here. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use a little mini zip tie, and I'm just going to put it around just the top of the ribbon there, just right under where all of the wire is. And I'm keeping the zip tie part, like that block, in the back of my ribbon there. And you're just going to tighten it as much as you can without, you don't want it to fold, so you don't want to use one of the little zip tie guns. You just tighten it by hand. Then we're going to cut that extra off there, and then you have it around the top. So that's the back, and then that's the front there. So then when you open it, you have your little umbrella top. So this is kind of like how a top of an umbrella will look. So that's your umbrella there. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to need a little handle for our umbrella. So I'm going to be using some yarn here, and this is Loops and Threads. So this one is from Michaels, and it's a number 6, and usually you can find the number back here. There's a little skein of yarn, and there's a number inside. So this is a number 6 right here. So that means it's going to be a little skinnier, and that's what we want. We don't want a really thick yarn for the handle, unless you do, I don't know. But because we didn't make it really wide, and it's not really thick, like wide as a ribbon, so this is kind of like the perfect one. So I'm going to start at the top here, and I'm going to put my glue right at the top of my wire there. I'm going to take my wire, and I'm just going to put it around, have a little bit on the top sticking out, because then I'm going to fold it down and pinch it, and then I'm just going to start rolling it down. And I'm just going to keep my yarn just in my hand there so it can just keep feeding right around the wire, and I'm not letting it have any spaces. I'm just making sure that it's wrapped right next to the yarn that I just wrapped before it. All right, so we're going to come down a little over halfway. So about there is good. So about halfway, a little over halfway of your wire there. And this is a 18 gauge wire that I'm using that I got from Amazon because it's going to hold, because this is going to be our handle for our umbrella and also the top for our umbrella. So you want it to be a little stronger. So this is an 18 gauge and they're 16 inches long. So you want to go about maybe 9 inches for your yarn on there. So now this is our handle here. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to fold this up here. And if you have a hard time with that, because it is a little tough because of it being 18 gauge, you can just take like your little glue stick, push your end down, and then just create that little hook there that you want. If you want to just have your little hook like that, like how umbrella looks, you can. But I kind of just wanted it to have just a little more whimsy, so I just kind of made it like a little bit of a swirl for my end of my umbrella. So then you're going to want to come back to your topper. And the reason why we did 7 was because we're going to want 3 folds on one side, 3 folds on the other side, and then your middle fold, because that's where you're going to put your handle for your umbrella. You're just going to push it right through, keep this wire, and you're just going to try to feed it in between that zip tie there. Just through the top. Just like that. And then you're going to take your top wire here. Actually, let me put a little bit of glue. You're going to put a little bit of glue up here just so that it will hold. Just like that. Then I'm going to take my top wire, just the same thing, and I'm going to put it around my little glue stick just to kind of start that little turn, because again, it's the 18 gauge is going to be a little more stiff. So I got that little turn, and then we're just going to keep wrapping it down. And that's going to be our little hook for like if you want to hook it onto your tree. Now, if you didn't want to have the hook at the top or anything, then you could just, before you even put it in there, you could just cut the wire off and then just set the your handle into your back of your umbrella top there, and then you'll be done. But I want it to have a little hook because I'm going to hook these on my little spring tree. So then you have like your little umbrella, and then it was looking a little dull. So you can, like for this one, I decided to do some little rickrack on the bottom of the ribbon, which honestly I should have did that before you fold it. So if you want to add something to the bottom, do that before you fold it, but I forgot. So you can definitely do that. But this, I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bow and then a little jewel. Let me see, what do I want? If I want this, or is this too much yellow? This might be too much yellow. Just make a little shoestring bow, 2 little bunny ears, like how you tie your shoe. Maybe not, because it is like, this is like a yellow check. Any small little ribbon, this is a 5/8 inch ribbon here. You can also, I tried to use like bling rope and make a little ribbon, and that was really cute too. Bling rope is like a little, it's like rhinestone rope. It's like this here. You can do that too. I think I like the yellow there. So we're just going to glue it right where that zip tie is. So that's going to be what's going to hide that zip tie for us, is a little bow. And then I decided I wanted to just kind of amp it up just a little more. I have all of these different jewels that I got from Crystal from Glitz and Glue. She sells them on her Etsy shop, and they are gorgeous. Don't know which color I want. I think I want to go with like this kind of pink one. Just all different colors, all different colors. They're all beautiful. I think I like this pink one here. And they're all different styles and things, so you can just kind of pull it out and see which one works the best for you. I think I like that one. And you don't have to. I mean, if you don't want to, you can just keep it as is. But I just kind of wanted to just step it up just a little bit. So, put the little jewel there. And you can, like I said, do any little trim here if you want. Also, they have like, I know like Dollar Tree will kind of have like that little rhinestone kind of trim. You can like kind of glue that on there if you wanted to. But see that pretty little jewel? So like when it's on the tree, it'll kind of sparkle there. So this is your little umbrella, and you can have it pulled out a little more, have it put in down a little more, however you want. But they're super simple to make, and you can just have them all over your little spring tree. And like I said, I got the ribbon from Burlap and Bling. I got yellow. They had yellow. I think they had pink too, but I'm not sure. Maybe they were sold out of it, because I probably would have got the pink. They have this really pretty lavender, and then the blue. So they're all gorgeous, and they're all shiny and glittery, but the glitter doesn't come off, which is perfect. So I hope you enjoy that little tutorial, and if you do, I would appreciate if you like this and also subscribe to my page so you don't miss out on any more tutorials. All right, have a great day. Bye.